Hey everybody, welcome back. Kind of a bittersweet episode today. We have been kind of racking our brains, going over the different possibilities of how long it's going to take us to finish our bus, where we live, and how much we really enjoy or don't enjoy where we live, and some of our options for travel after I get my nursing license and we're able to leave Oklahoma again. With all that being said, we're not going to have enough time to finish our blue bus build, so we're kind of bummed. At the same time, as soon as we kind of made the decision, we were super relieved and felt peace about it, and we've put a lot of effort into it. But it's just not bringing us the joy that we wanted, and we don't have just a ton of time to finish it like the way we think it should be finished. So the bus is going for sale. So I'm going to give a quick tour, walk through what we've done, what it looks like now, and kind of what a buyer would get if they were to purchase our bus. So let's go. So on the outside, there are going to be plenty of areas like this where there was damage or flaking paint or super cosmetic stuff. Try to get close so you can see that. Areas like that all over on the roof. Basically anywhere that there were marker lights stock, there are little spots like this where it was yellow before. It is no longer yellow. We filled in caulk there temporarily to keep water out, but obviously all the marker lights will have to be replaced. The same along the sides and the back and the front. So there's little cosmetic stuff. If you're gonna paint this bus, which you should, it's gonna need body work anyway, so not something we were fretting about. There is not any body damage. There might be some dings from hail and stuff on the roof, but for the most part, it's fairly straight body. Everything that we've touched has been primered. So that's the gray paint that you see on this side. It's kind of hard to get the whole thing in a frame, so we'll just pan. In the ad, you'll see the tires will need replaced whenever they are taking on their adventure, wherever that may be. They're fine for parking lot and working on them, but we have two new-ish batteries. They were new when we bought it 2 years ago. We've kept them charged and trickled while we're working on it. All the stuff comes with it, so storage box for the side that we had planned on using underneath, the windows, the generator, all the stuff will come with it. It's all listed in the ad. It does have a 4-inch exhaust. Comes back. It has a muffler farther up. I don't know if you can see that back behind the box, but it is a little bit loud, but really not bad. Once you get on the highway, it's not terrible. Again, the tires are probably retreads. They're not great. Wouldn't take them on a round the country adventure, but they'll get you to the campsite. Across town, all the windows that we have framed out on the inside will come with it as well. They're RV windows. They're in really good shape. The back has LEDs in every light but the reverse lights. So the top ones are absolutely brand new, and the signals up top, instead of flashing for crossings, now flash with the turn signals. So you have a little bit better coverage there so people know where you're going. The bumper is included inside. We took it off to do some work back here on the back with a potential back deck / hitch project that we never actually got off the ground with. So the bumper and all the hardware and all that comes with it. We assumed somebody would want to build their own, so we decided not to put that back on. This side, same gig. We raised it 12 inches, 18 gauge sheet metal. We used steel rivets. The rivets were dipped with Sikaflex before they were put in the holes, and then they were dabbed on the back side with Sikaflex to keep everything watertight. This is the worst tire of all of them, and it actually holds air pretty well. Again, not super safe to operate on, but it'll be enough to get you where you're going. Let's go look at the front tire, and then we can make a round inside. So as you can see there's plenty of tread, but they are old. They are 11R 22.5 tires. let's go inside. So starting right here, this is one of the biggest holes, and you can see that's, you know, golf ball sized. This is the worst of the rust as well. It's all surface rust on the inside, all the way through. You can see right there the bumper over here to the left with the propane tank that we are including with it as well. So a frame mounted propane tank. Here you have the 5.9 liter Cummins 12 valve. There's not really anything to write home about. It runs great, hums. We can start that up in just a second once I'm done walking through. No blow by, anything like that. It made the drive from Lubbock, Texas to here with no problems. So up front, the holes were patched when we got it from the signal lights up front. Might need some caulking. You can probably see some daylight sliding through there somewhere. But as of right now, no major leaks anywhere in the bus. Get to the roof raise. Like I said, we raised it 12 inches. It's 18 gauge sheet all the way around, and Sikaflex between the sheets. Everywhere that the sheet matches the frame of the windows or the bus, there is 3M tape holding on those on. So whenever you, even right here where there's going to be a window sandwiching this in, there's zero flex anywhere in that. So it is snug. As you cut out these windows, if you decide to, you would be able to then sandwich those against the frame and pull everything tight. And there are a couple of seams as we walk back. This window has a seam down the middle. We obviously didn't Sikaflex this because someone's going to come and cut this out for a window to go there. And so the window will act as a sandwich on the actual metal surrounding that. Back here, all the structure, tidied up the wiring for the signals and the brakes. We left the curved metal pieces for each end. They also have all the number plates and the info plates from Bluebird and Cummins, so those are important to hold on to, but those are also necessary to cut out your curves for your ceiling. Switching it up, both emergency exits have been blocked off with the same 18 gauge sheet. We use sheet metal screws and butyl tape to hold those down, and they do not leak. And you're looking at the inside of the bus. So just to give a look, see there's the inside of your signal lights on the side that'll need to be replaced or filled in. Every single rivet that we put in this bus has Sikaflex on the outside and the inside. All right, let's fire this thing up. And that was a cold start. Didn't have it warmed up or anything. Just fired it up and haven't had the battery charger on it in a couple of weeks. So kind of give you an idea of what you're dealing with on the cold start. All right, so there you have it. A couple of things we didn't mention, or that I did mention in the video, but that you couldn't see. Under the blue tarp behind me, next to the pile of junk that we have to throw away, is an Onan generator. We have a 4,000 watt generator that will come with the bus. It needs a tune-up, but the crankcase spins over freely, and got it to start once, but it's been sitting for a couple of years, so it's not in the best operating condition right now, but it will absolutely get going once it has new spark plugs, plug wires, that kind of thing. And then the other two upgrades that I didn't mention up front, now that I've got it started, I'm not going to walk you up there to not be able to hear a word I'm saying, but the bus has been upgraded with a front mount intercooler, and the P pump fuel pump for the bus is an upgrade on the 5.9. It drives down the road at 60 miles an hour, no problems. Like I said, 8 hours from Lubbock to here with no issues. We had a coolant hose leak, but that was, been sitting for a bit. so that was to be expected, but we were super impressed with it. 60 down the interstate and no mechanical problems at all. It's ready to roll once somebody builds out the inside. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, check out the link in the description. Send us a message on social media. There will be contact info down there that you can reach us. If you're interested in the bus, come check it out. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all.